wired in these environments. Like you really need to figure out where and what the audience is thinking about, and that's how I would attack it. Like now, my preference is that you would change the thumbnail, the first 3 seconds, the hook, you know, along with the copy. And I think as you get more advanced and you allocate more dollars to it, you should. But that's how I think about platform strategy, like, and how to get more content out into the world. More platforms, more platforms, more platforms. And then more different pieces of creative. The big issue right now for a lot of people listening is on brand or tone of voice means they want their grid to aesthetically look the same. So not only do you need platform strategy, but you need within platform strategy, hence how I structured the book. And I think that, I think people really misunderstand the concept of relevance at scale to different consumer segmentations, which is gonna make your grid look a little messy. But that's good because it means you're actually creating relevance with more consumers.
Yeah, and you know, you've also talked about today, even in the past like 20 minutes, you talked about how important that first 3 seconds is, that hook to kind of get people to watch your content. Why is it important? Why is it valuable to them? I think value is something that you really like to hit on, which is super important. Can you give me how you construct a hook, or how you would construct a hook in that first 3 seconds?
Simplicity, punch. You obviously are leading the witness because you're educated. I do think value matters. Like, what am I gonna get out of this? Right, that's how I think about it. When I tell you there isn't a single time I do creative where I'm not like, what's this person gonna get? Why should they consume this? This is what I razz a lot of my contemporaries who've done very well in life. I'm like, what value do you think you posting yourself on a private plane does for your audience? I'm like, I know what value it's doing for you. You're closing the gaps of insecurity. I'm like, but explain to me why this is good for them. And once in a while, through the years, somebody would counter me with like, it's aspirational. I'm like, look, if I'm being overly kind, you can probably manipulate me into believing that, but it's not why you posted it. And so I think most of my career has been built on, I've been obsessed to why. So when I think about the hook, it's like, why? You know, like, and it's very of the moment. Like, here's an example. If you're in the home selling business on any side of the funnel, are high interest rates right now keeping you from being able to sell and buy a new home? Like that, like, is pretty much explaining to that person, like, why? Right? Like, my world that I love